Hello gamers and welcome to the October 2021 Rookie Tournament. In this first matchup it is Astartes on the right hand side playing Panzer Lehr and me on the left side playing with the 2nd New Zealand on Slutsk West. As you can see, we made a mistake. We were actually supposed to play closed combat and we totally forgot about it. But yeah, here we go anyway. But before the action starts, let's take a look at the decks. So this is the deck played by Astartes 20. Oh, it's actually, I named it incorrectly. It's Panzer Lehr, like you can see here at the top left. So he plays Juggernaut. No mirror income was allowed, and I think I picked Balance and he counterpicked Juggernaut. SPWs, 1 in A phase, obviously 1 in B phase as well with this income. Then 68 units of infantry, 2 in A phase, including 1 pioneer card, and the Sturm pioneers vetted. I think they have to come vetted. Yes. Some more pioneers in B phase, Panzergrants with Panzerfausts in B phase as well, and some more Panzergrants in half tracks in C phase, unvetted. In the tank tab, lots of medium tanks here in A phase. Only 1 card is vetted. Panzerführers as well, Panzer 4 Hs, and then more Panzer 4 Hs in B phase, 1 card with 7 units, Panther leaders, some more medium tanks, and also the Panther D, which I think is actually a medium tank as well. In C phase, double vetted, so that's his main weapon. He decided to not go for any of the Tigers, or for this Tiger, and he didn't go for the Panzer 3s, but with Juggernaut income he doesn't have to, I guess. The Borgward is really funny. It's like a, isn't that like the drone kind of? Remote controlled explosive, yeah. There were some, and they were not manned. You could then remote controlled, send it to its destination. It's Flammenwerfer unit standard setup, unvetted MG42s, leader and supply truck. In here he's got lots of Stück 3 F8s. That's interesting. Not many decks have it, I think. And Jagdpanzers. I really like the Jagdpanzers. Mainly because of their front armor. So if you play them nicely, they are a really good card with also 135 penetration, good infantry support, or basically like a hunter unit. Here's the Whirlwind, good AA piece, Flak 41 and the Flak 38. The Flak 38 is not very good. Interestingly, no cards are vetted, but the Whirlwind, which has to come vetted, so it will be interesting to see if you put some leaders. And there are his leaders, and then in B phase he's got the SDKF set, which is a really good card with the mortar, 100 points. Bit expensive, but very good. So here we go. Let's jump over to my deck. Which is this one. We played Western Front. You had to choose Eastern or Western front, and one had to play Axis, 1 Allies. So as you can see, I've got the Scouts, and they've got the Lee Enfield sniper rifle, Stackhounds, the Maori Scouts that actually come in the Lynx car, and Scouts Piat. And they've got the Piat with heat shells, so that's pretty cool. 12 damage, so they can one-shot a tank. Accuracy 62%. In the infantry tab, I've got the Aftomachiki, the Katadromes for melee, for close quarter combat. I've played a lot of Age of Empires recently. Hoplites, Field Engineers, as it's not a very beefy unit, it's only 5 men, and they didn't perform as well as I thought. I didn't use them correctly, I think. But they are good because they've got the TNT. and it's 18, so that's pretty cool, and they are super cheap. Then Digger's Pilot, and then more Hoplites, which are pretty cool. Yeah, then it's a Sherman division, as you can see. I've got the Stuarts in, I can't really play with the Stuarts yet, in A phase, and some Shermans, more Shermans in B phase, including a leader card, and then also some Shermans in C phase, all up vetted, but the Stuart. Support tab, leader unit, Vickers HMG double vetted, only in B phase. Supply and more stack counts in C phase, for like the support for the infantry. That was kind of the idea. Here I've got lots of AT guns, the 6-pounder with very good penetration. Here we go, with APCR shells. You need to micro them, and then AP shells. Then the 17-pounder with a good range, lots of penetration, and the Wolverine as a tank destroyer card, cheap tank destroyer, good penetration, not a very good armor. In the AA tab I do have 2 Bofors cards, which should be enough. They are unvetted, and I'm recording this on the 2nd of November, so about a month after I've played it. And actually the unvetted Bofors I think are not as good anymore. I think something has been nerfed. These come with Lloyd carriers. I don't know why, actually. For the looks maybe, or for, yeah, I don't know. Same, well, more off-road speed, possibly that's why. Mortars, artillery commander, and 25-pounder, and an off-map, which I probably didn't use. In here we've got some Spitfires, fighter bombers, and designated fighters in B phase, and 1 bomber in B phase. That's actually quite a decent bomber. Okay, let's jump to the action. Okay, here we are again, kind of at the end of the deployment phase. Choosing 2nd New Zealand on Slutsk West possibly isn't the smartest idea, but we could only pick from, well, I think it was my call to play Western Allies, because I wanted to play a different division actually. But with his bands I couldn't play 2nd Indian Head. I think that's what I wanted to play. And yeah, so I ended up with these guys. And it's a Sherman division with all these open spaces. Possibly not the smartest call. But you learn from your mistakes as well. You can take something from every game. In particular when you watch the replay. As you can see, my deployment was kind of heavy in the south. That was kind of where I wanted to push, because I had more forest here. His deployment is rather evenly matched. And he's got a Panzer IV and an SPW here to possibly roll to the edge of this hill. That's my guess. Let's see. Oh no, quite move forward actually, to also control the road. This is a very good spot. Here his units are getting deployed. I think we will see first combat here in the south. There's even a Sherman already, because I really want to push through and take this flag and this flag. I think if you're coming from this side or also from this side, it's a good idea to try to push here, because there are several flags you can kind of snatch. Also, this is then often contested because no one gets out of cover. Here it's a conservative-ish deployment. You can see how slow my Bedford trucks actually are, which is really bad. I will turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. I think we will see first action in the south. Yes, here we go. The leader unit is here. The stack count is getting annihilated already. Shooting back at the Pak 40. The Stuarts are now engaging as well, and I've unloaded my 6-pounder. And as you can see, he is withdrawing. I'm getting 1 kill. That's not that much. Not a very good trade. 1 Stuart goes down. I'm missing left and right here. What's his accuracy? 50% accuracy obviously ain't great. And here you can see that it took several shots to actually take out these 2 units, but I did in the end. The Pak 40 is a strong unit. He unloaded it at the right time. He's got good line of sight to cover this road, also everything that comes here. And here I've got my guys in here, and they are put on hold fire. That's smart. Otherwise they might just shoot with their LMG. And the thing is, what I've learned from Flix is you really want to position your Panzer Grants at the edge of a green forest. That's like kind of where they shine. Yeah, that unit is just, you know, here to give me vision. And here I did go for a defensive deployment. Not the greatest. He's coming with fighters already. I didn't put out a Bofors in initial Bofors or anything, but it's coming here. And also the mortars, because I want to push forward and take out the Pak 40, I assume. At least I hope so. Now he's taking out my units here. Because I was kind of stopped a little bit here, I thought I can maybe like go forward a little bit in the town. And he's got pioneers in here. Obviously a very good designated CQC unit with geballte Ladung. So basically a grenade, frag HE shells. And they can shell everything that comes hops into the building next to them. And his Panzer IV actually nicely takes out my unit. He moved forward. He's got line of sight on these on the road here. So incredibly good positioning. He controls the entire road here from this hill. Now the mortars are here, but are they doing anything? No, they are not. I've got enough units to actually push through. These are just Sherman is just sitting here. The Bofors is about to be ready. And yeah, what I do not have, and I think that was my downfall in this match as well, spoiler alert, is my infantry does not have AT capabilities, which obviously makes it a terrible pick if you don't manage to compensate for it with your Stuarts or your Shermans. And as you can see, I'm struggling here. The unit is on hold fire, not sure, and it's already 16-8, mainly because he's got lots of flags here. Sherman is coming in to the rescue, and a desperate bomber as well, taking out the SDKFZ. Obviously not a good trade or anything, but it was about to discover the sniper, so I think it was okay. Now the mortars are finally firing, but they are shooting at the forest that I went into. And yeah, a Panzer IV has arrived on the battlefield, and at this distance it should have no problem dealing with the Sherman tank. Penetration is 90 millimeters. Frontal armor here is 75, but it's it deteriorates on the distance. And here is the kill of the Sherman, 135 mil penetration. The Bofors is in place, which kind of allows me to do some shenanigans here with the Spitfire. I did manage to take back one flag, but this one is still taken, and he's responding with a flak. And also Focke-Wulf 190 arrives on the battlefield again, and the Bofors is shooting. It's only one Bofors, and he's actually sniping out. Positioning of my mortars is terrible. He possibly saw them. I'm not sure because I was so close. Well, maybe he just used T, but he didn't put a marker. So double kill. They were too close together. Huge mistake here. Good that I've watched the replay. I need to be much more careful. Sherman's still on the battlefield. This flag is still contested. He manages to push into the yellow forest, and he's starting to reinforce up here as well. SDKFZ at 10-4 is here as well. That's only the shitty flag. This one, the SDKFZ obviously is quite good. It's a Flak 38 as well, but I think it's like 4 of them or something. No, it seems to be only 1. It's just like a truck thingy. Yeah, it's actually not that great, I think. I'm also reinforcing here with stewards. I do actually not know why, because I know that there's a puck and I should know that there's no way through with my tank units. My units here are down, and here come the easy kills for the puck 40. As you can see, score is pretty much in Astartes' favor. The SPW here from the green forest, yellow forest is making a good job. The reinforcements are coming in. Will I see the SPW? Why do you not see? There's no line of sight on the SPW from these guys. Very unfortunate. Sniper has been killed as well. It's not looking good here for New Zealand. Now he smoked his tank. Not sure why, and is retreating the tank. I think he smoked it with his flamethrower, right? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't smoke it. More flaks are coming. He's consolidating his positions. I've moved forward in an attempt to take out the SPW, but it's actually not working. Nice side shot on the Sherman 3 from the Panzer 4, and the Steward and the Sherman won't be able to contest the Panzer 4, is my guess. Desperate Spitfire attack, but the SPW survives. Nice positioning here for the Panzer 4, just retreating it so that it can't stop being stressed. Has it been damaged? Yes, it's been damaged, but only a bit, maybe a third. Now this is a good reinforcement here with a flak to support his kind of dominant hill position, and he moved this tank here in order to get this flag. And oh, there's my sniper actually, still. Sherman coming in. I do not know why I'm bringing the Sherman, because there's still the puck. Am I trying to, you know, make it use it up all its ammunition? One of the disadvantages of the... This is so stupid. Well, it's painful to watch, to be honest. I set an attack beacon. Interesting. And the retreat order comes too late, obviously. Now this unit should move forward a little bit to maybe get that flag back. The 6-pounder doesn't have HE shells, so I can't fight against the puck with my AT weapons. The Sherman and Stewart are chilling here. I'm bringing the 6-pounder up here. Possibly I want to shoot at the SPW and then move forward. Now another desperate flight attempt to take out the puck. This time SDKFZ is shooting. How is it performing? Decently. And I'm going head on with the fighter because I thought I can't turn away anyway. But at least the puck goes down. And the 6-pounder actually managed to kill that one. But I still don't control this flag. Now there come the reinforcements, the field engineers. And down goes the 6-pounder. Nothing happening up here. And why should he attack? He's double ticking me. And he will have an income advantage in C phase. We've just started B phase. Some of my units still being in here. Okay-ish positioning. The Oplites are actually pretty good. But there are now lots of enemy units, including some armor. Nice takeout from the 6-pounder. Oh, the Oplites go down. There are 6 units here left. Pinned down the Panzergren. The Archeomatikos are shooting as well. And now his flak is actually doing a good job. I think it's been nerfed. Or is the Flak 38 the good one? I can't recall. I think it was. It's actually one of the shittier ones, I think. But doing a very good job here. Okay, now he's coming out here. Unfortunately, only the side gets damaged. This is very unfortunate. I'm also shooting with the APCR shells, and they only cause 3 damage. And 6 damage by the AP shells. I need to switch them off. As you can see here, I caused some damage. Maybe with the AP shells, I could have killed it and, you know, kept the APCR shells for something beefier. Now it's already, well, still 59, because I did get this flag back actually. Missed that push entirely. Well, it's like with the field engineers, but they are now chilling, waiting for the operatives. Now they make a move. And the commander is on its way. Will the steward get a kill on one of the units here? I don't think so. He has no line of sight. Field engineers are just moving up now. Oh, and the Panzer IV will most likely... No, the steward is shooting. Oh, it bounced. 70 mil penetration at this short range against a 75 mil armor. Well, now they're just moving across here. Easy prey. Some diggers come in the Piat because now I do have AT capabilities with infantry. Stack count goes down. The Bofors will go down against the Panzer IV. Now triple fighter. You want to bring your fighters, you know, multiples. Now he's changing course because he wants to take down this Boston bomber. Is the Boston bomber getting a kill? No, it's not. Very good micromanagement here to withdraw. And I'm sending in the Spitfire possibly to kill the fighters, but it's futile. Now the Sherman will lose out against the Panzer IV, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Bofors is actually still alive. I placed an attack beacon on the flak, more or less accurately, rather less, or he moved it, and the Panther Führer is coming. Oh no, the Sherman and the Sherman Führer loses out against the Panzer Führer, Panzer IV Führer. 55 AP shells, really good medium tank for the price. Not quite as numerous as the T-34, but very decent. Now the field engineers, 3 of them, can actually take out the pirates. Only 2 left, and here comes the bomb. Down they go. That's kind of the idea. Bring multiple of them, but a beefier unit might be helpful. Oh, look at that! I actually didn't forget about the off map. Let's see if it can do any good. I'm reinforcing here in the north because I thought, well, maybe I can advance here. I need to stop the double tick, but look at the defense. It's very likely that this is futile. The Pak 40 easily, I think it was the Pak 40, easily kills the tanker, and now points wasted. Off-map has a very good position. The Puma is here lurking in the shadows, possibly even able to snipe an incoming transport, but the loading time should be too low. Now he's moving forward to get some more vision. But I've got nothing here to be spotted. Now there's the off map. Panzer Führer goes down. But that's about it. The units come too late. But I didn't have points to buy them before. I should have waited a bit, I guess, in order to have a chance of surrendering them. Moving forward, the field engineers, and that might have been the Panther here already. Might have been the SPW as well. I think it was the Panther. Now, can you throw your shit? Apparently not, but you can die. Now, all these units are not stressed out anymore. Yeah, so the field engineers unload. But what are they supposed to do with their loadout of 3 Lee Enfields with 500 meter range? Yeah, nothing is what they are going to do. And look how slow these trucks are. 60 kilometers road speed. An Opel Blitz has like 90, I think. And I didn't really, take that into consideration. This is like a slug. Now here is a triple fighter response again, and the Spitfire can't do anything. But I did get this flag for a brief second, so I was down to not being double ticked. 25 pounder, which is actually not that necessary against this unit composition, but for the Panther maybe. Nothing happening here, but there's nothing I could do here. And with these units, in particular the hidden Panzer, he controls the end of the road, but also he ensures that I don't get to this flag. Lots of engine noises, and there comes another off map, and I think I should have surrendered by now already, but somehow I did not notice, in the heat of the battle, how bad the situation was, and was still hoping for like a comeback here in the middle. And I think, what are they shooting at? They're trying to take out the flak. Let's see if they can actually do that. I have the feeling that counter battery has been difficult against good AA pieces. So let's see how these guys perform in early October. Now there's a flak 41 as well, obviously. Accuracy, well, that was 2 decent shots, but yeah, it's only 25 pounder after all with radio, but I don't have radio support here. Now he's manually withdrawing the flak to prevent taking damage. Also the Panther is heading back, and that's the end. The flak is still fighting, and I actually have surrendered finally. Minor defeat, but it was quite the major defeat actually. The 6 pounder did okay. Everything else, well, this field battery killed 2 tanks, at least something, but that's very, very poor. And then look at this, the Pak 40 obviously was a hero unit. The Panzer IV here, the Focke-Wulf that did the double kill against the mortars, killed also a Spitfire. This Panzer IV did great. This Focke-Wulf. And he took down the hero unit. Panther did, a decent job as well. Yeah, so that's it. Stay tuned for the second match against Astartes. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.